pauper. But I looked it up, and pauper literally means a very poor person. Pretty nuts. Not just poor, very poor. So I guess it makes sense why they went with pauper instead of the actual definition, right? Barbie and the broke-ass bitch. Yeah. All right, let's go. So the movie starts with a nice little voiceover from Barbie. She explains that a long time ago in a kingdom far away, there were two identical babies born in the same village at the same time. They weren't related or anything, but they are pretty much exactly identical, so I think the mother and father both have some explaining to do there. But the one baby is named Annalise, and she was born a princess, and the other baby, Erica, was born not a princess. She's very poor, and she works all day as a seamstress in the village.
They were so poor. How would they be able to care for their little daughter?
Okay, I know that it's not supposed to be an insult, but the way that she said it, it kind of sounded like a read. But they were so poor. Yeah. Little broke-ass losers in their broke-ass fucking basement apartment. They don't even stack bread like I do. But now we fast forward in the story. Now Annalise and Erica are young adults. And at this point in time, Annalise's dad, the king, he's unfortunately passed away, and things are not looking so good. The kingdom's gold mine just ran out of gold, so the whole kingdom is gonna go broke now. So in an act of desperation, the queen decides to force Annalise, her daughter, to marry a rich young king named King Dominic, who lives in a nearby kingdom.
Nearby lived a rich young king who was seeking a wife.
Even though, if you're so worried about your kingdom going broke, maybe sell some of the nice shit you have in the castle that you live in. You know, just a thought. That is not queen behavior. Now we get the first song of the movie. I don't want to play too much of it because I don't want to get a copyright strike, but this song features Annalise singing about how she doesn't want to be a princess with a bunch of responsibilities anymore. It also features Erica singing about how she wants to not be so goddamn poor and overworked all the time. And I'll say right now, dude, the music in this movie fucking rips. It is so good, dude. Seriously, my favorite part of this movie was the music. It's really well done. The songwriting is smart and clever. But this song might be my least favorite just because of the subject matter.
What would it be like to be free?
Kind of hard to feel bad for the rich princess, you know? If you were gonna see Barbie in concert and you watched her sing this, you'd be actually I'd be pretty impressed because it's a plastic doll, how is she singing? But if you heard someone sing this song live, you'd be okay, fuck you, man. You know what I mean? Wish I didn't have so much money. It's kind of giving off the same energy as the Ace family when they worked at a restaurant for an hour and they were guys, we're doing it.
We are literally working right now at a restaurant.
We have a job right now.
I've been taking orders.
We're just like you.
People will gather around the world to hear my song. Can I come along?
Oh no. That was so sad. Erica, you didn't even answer her, you fucking asshole.
Can I come along?
Okay, so after their awesome song about income inequality, we cut to the old gold mine. Like Minecraft. And in the mine, we meet the queen's advisor, Preminger. And this is where we also meet his two henchmen. And also his poodle that has a New York accent for some reason.
Aw, you better hope you got 9 lives.
Hey, I'm being taken on a walk here. That was the best New York dog joke I could think of. I'm sorry. Central Bark could have done something there. I don't know. Comment your best New York themed dog joke. But this is when we find out via song that Preminger is the real reason all the gold in the gold mine is gone. Apparently he's been secretly stealing all of the gold, so Annalise will marry him. Which is super gross because this guy's clearly old as dick. And also, wouldn't the queen be hey, where'd you get all that gold? Weird that we immediately ran out of all the gold and now you're now you have a pile of gold? That's exactly a mine's worth of gold. Okay, that's weird. You know what I mean? That's a little suspicious. Also, this is a part that I don't really understand. If the gold was really the thing that was powering the economy, wouldn't it be out there powering the economy? Not just sitting at Preminger's house? I don't think the gold is responsible for the economy. I think all the paupers working day in and day out to, keep the cycle moving is the thing that's powering the economy, right? And while they keep everything going, the fucking queen and the princess sit in their ivory towers and worry about a gold mine that has no effect on anything. Honestly, dude, this movie is a genuinely good critique on capitalism and the disparity of wealth. It's honestly some hard-hitting stuff from Barbie. But anyways, Preminger finds out halfway through this song that Annalise is going to be marrying King Dominic, like it's already arranged.
What?
So he decides that his new plan is to kidnap Annalise and then bring her back a few days later, and then once he does that, everyone will be so grateful that he'll get to marry Annalise, which is a really weird plan. Hey, I know you were just attached to a ball and chain, but like, will you be my ball and chain? Also, bro, you have a pile of gold. That's what you want, right? Power, money, you have it. You have it. Like, he could just go buy a castle if you wanted and just rule another kingdom. He has so much fucking gold, but like, he's hellbent on just marrying someone. This is what no bitches will do to you, man. Weird motivation aside, that's the new plan. In this next scene, we meet another main character, Julian. He's Annalise's tutor. Don't make a fart joke. You can just move on. You can just move on to the next thing. He stands there and he toots. So you here to like teach me something? Just fart?
It's my duty.
He's like a tutor. He teaches Annalise how to be a princess and like school and everything. He's a tutor. Tutor, I hardly know her. And it's heavily implied that Annalise and Julian are in love with each other, but obviously they can't get together because Annalise is set to marry King Dominic. But on that day, Julian takes Annalise into the village for a little field trip, and this is where they hear Erica singing off in the distance.
When your spirit rides on the winds of hope.
So this is where Annalise and Erica, the babies from the beginning of the story, meet face to face for the first time. It's like a Spider-Man meme type thing where they both realize they look exactly alike. Well, almost. Annalise is blonde and Erica is a brunette, and also Annalise has a royal birthmark, as they call it, in the shape of a crown. So when I first watched this movie, I thought Erica was going to have a birthmark as well. Maybe she would have something like related to her, right? But she doesn't. She doesn't have any birthmark. But man, it would be so funny if Annalise showed her birthmark, it was a crown, and then Erica showed her birthmark, and there was just a line of text that said, "I'm so fucking poor." They should have done that, man. And then we get another song, and this one fucking slaps.
I'm just like you. I think that's true. You're just like me. Yes, I can see.
This is the song I mentioned before that was a meme. A very early Twitter meme, I think. So the tweet would be like, when you find someone who also likes tequila.
Just like you. I think that's true.
So they sing about how alike they are, but again, they aren't really. Aside from looks, they're not very similar. Like, at all, really. Like, this is how it should have gone down.
You're just like me.
Oh, ow! The fuck was that for? You live in a castle. Okay, this next scene is pretty insignificant to the plot, but I have to bring it up because this movie continues a trope from the Barbie as Rapunzel movie. So Erica's cat rescues Annalise's cat from the New York dog, and this happens.
Well, thank you, Wolfie Not Rover. My name's Serafina.
Yep, man, there it is. It isn't a Barbie movie without a fucking horny animal. I've only watched 2, but every Barbie movie has a pet that's about to burst. I swear to God. This one isn't as gnarly as the Rapunzel one, but it's still a bit much. Like, I just think we can have a Barbie movie where an animal doesn't make this face, you know? Barbie movies are the opposite of The Price is Right.
Have your pets spayed or neutered.
Okay, so now they head back to the castle, and later that night, Preminger's henchmen kidnap Annalise. And everybody at the castle's freaking out because they think Annalise just ran away because she's scared to marry King Dominic. But Julian is pretty suspicious of Preminger, so he hatches a plan that involves Erica.
Pretend to be Princess Annalise.
Yeah, shocker. We knew that was coming. So now Erica gets to cosplay as a rich person, a princess for a little bit, which is great because that's what she wanted. And Annalise has been kidnapped, so she didn't really get what she wanted. Oh shit, unless this is like another like big brain commentary on society. In this life, you're either a princess or you're a pauper. So she didn't want to be a princess, so she wanted to be a pauper, but what she got was imprisonment, right? But that's kind of what poverty is, right? Like you're kind of trapped in a system that you can't really escape. So you know what? She actually did get what she wanted. Man, this movie, genius. Okay, so now we get into yet another song where it's Julian telling Erica how to be a princess. And this, low-key, might be my favorite song in the whole movie. But there was one part that I had to, like, play over and over again, and then I actually ended up looking up the lyrics because I was really confused, and it was this part right here.
Never show a thing you feel inside. Glide.
So the actual lyrics are, never show a thing you feel inside, glide. But I thought he said, never show a thing you feel inside, lie. Which is so funny to think that there's a guy teaching the princess how to be the worst possible person ever via song.
Princesses lie, that's what they do. They don't wipe their ass or tell the truth. Princesses steal, yes, that is true. And they throw lit matches at the local youth.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to go quickly for the rest of the movie because we still have a whole other movie.